So I decided to make a video today after what happened yesterday. Yesterday was my first bad day during all this. So I just feel like I need to get it out and just, show that we all have bad days and that, you're going to think of bad things and lose motivation and all that. I first started this thinking about my health because I wasn't feeling as good as I should. I'm 21 and I shouldn't be feeling lazy or tired or you know um, all of that. I have a 2-year-old and she's everything to me, and my family is everything to me. Um, and I want to be here as long as I can be. I owe that to my daughter and I owe that to my boyfriend, and I just find it selfish that I didn't take responsibility sooner. I'm doing it now though, and I'm proud of myself, and I have so much support, and again, thank you to everyone who's been there for me. And you guys have no idea how much your support means to me. Yesterday, I just went to a bad place emotionally, and I just felt like everything in the past came back and kind of slapped me in the face. Like I said, several months ago, I finally felt good about myself for the first time in my life. And I was still 200 pounds, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I finally felt okay, and I finally felt pretty, and I just, I had everything, and I still have everything. Some of you know my childhood and me growing up and that whole story, but for those of you that don't, I'm just gonna try to shorten it up, because I know so many of you can relate, and we're all gonna have the same type of bad days. I am the oldest of my siblings and me, and I'm the oldest kid, and I have a brother and a sister, and they're both very skinny, very tall. They're darker than me. They look related. If you look at me and my sister, we look nothing alike, or me and my brother, we look nothing alike. I thought it was just me. I've struggled with my weight since forever. And I didn't know why. When I was growing up, I'd eat the same things my brother and sister would. I wasn't overeating. My body just handled it differently. And I thought I had a problem, and I thought it was my fault, and I blamed myself, and I never ever knew why. I thought this for years until I started getting depressed because my family didn't accept anyone overweight. There was a problem with you if you were overweight. The only person I had was my grandma, my aunt. And it's really hard when you're being compared every single day. I mean, I'd go to school and get teased every single day for how I looked and being called ugly and all that, and then I'd go home and it wouldn't stop. I got the same thing from my parents, and I didn't know why. They never told me that my dad, the person I called dad, wasn't my real dad. And I love differently because I come from someone else. That I'm heavier because that's who I was. My body is different. Diabetes ran on my biological side of my dad's family. They all had diabetes and heart problems, and they were all very overweight, and I didn't know that. And I know it's not an excuse, but it would have helped. It would have helped a lot to know at least that I wasn't alone and I'm not broken. But I felt broken. I felt broken from kindergarten to high school. My parents would do anything to get me skinny. They wouldn't want me around certain, places or things with them because they're embarrassed. I never felt pretty and I never had a boyfriend or anything like that because people thought I was disgusting. I didn't know about my dad, my real dad, until I turned 13. So all the way up until middle school, I thought there was something wrong with me. My mom was too ashamed of her past to let her daughter know that she came from someone else. And my mom was so concerned with how she would look to other people that no one knew. I still have family members that don't know that my dad isn't my real, biological dad, because she's so ashamed. In my eyes, people make mistakes, and I'm here. She kept me. I'm here. But I feel like, I still felt like a mistake to her because she's so ashamed of it. And she, to this day, won't talk to me about who I am. So, like I said, weight is a huge issue in my family, and I got talked to all the time about it and how beautiful I would be if I was skinny. That I wouldn't be anything unless I was skinny. And I took that, and I honestly thought that until I was 18. I didn't think I'd be anything. The first time I really lost weight was because I was going on the path to being diabetic, so I had to lose all that weight to get healthy again. And like I said, my mom didn't even let me know why I had those health concerns and this and that it was just this thing that came up, that people get sick and that's it. Not that, hey, almost everyone on your dad's side of the family has diabetes. Yeah. My doctor gave me pills that were pretty identical to speed. They claimed that it was for ADD, and the excuse that they were making me take them was because I wasn't doing well in math. I knew I was lazy in that class, and if I tried, I'd do fine. All of us, most of us, are lazy, and I know not everyone can do math well, so it wasn't that, and I knew that, but it was these magic skinny pills that I was going to take that would make them proud of me. But they didn't work. So when I switched high schools and drugs were around, I would do anything. So I abused drugs, and I wouldn't eat, and I was just completely wired and doing whatever I could to keep active and not sit down and not get fat and not. I was just obsessed with it. Just like I was obsessed when I was little watching those infomercials of diet products and how I couldn't wait until I was 18 to call in just so I can make my parents proud and be beautiful. My parents finally called me beautiful when I lost 50 pounds because I was hurting myself. They thought it was because of exercise, but I knew it was because drugs and not taking care of myself, and it didn't matter because they were calling me beautiful. My mind just went back to this place yesterday. I don't know why. I thought I put it behind me, but when you live with that for 18 years, it leaves a big mark. Um, when I finally felt good about myself, I wanted to do this for me and for my family, like I said, but it just slapped me in the face, and it was just a bad day. But to have support like I do, it really helped me. And everybody needs to know that, if you have the same trouble as me, you have support from at least one person. Because I know what it's like. And I know how it feels. And it's hard. But today was a better day. Today was a much better day. And I'm back on. And I'm sure there'll be other bad days, but we all struggle at one point, and you can only be so strong. But don't let your struggles get the best of you. People care, and all the support I've gotten from friends and family and even strangers on the internet that read my blog, you guys helped so much, and I really take it all to heart, and it's really what fuels me, and just all that support really picks me up. So thank you. I'm sorry for crying. I just felt like this needed to be recorded because not every day is perfect and not every day is awesome, and it happens. So thank you guys so much.